Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Factorio and our Bat Challenge. That is the Bob's Angels 1000 Challenge. We can't do it with that, we need the fermentation base. In order to be able to do this, we have to have fermentation base. We have no choice, we've got to have fermentation base. In order to be able to get the fermentation base, we've got to do things with the gardens. Now, right now, I've got 64 alien plant life samples right there, which gives me a total of 79 alien plant life samples. I need a lot more than that. We worked it out. If I was to go down a swamp farming route, I need 64 for that one. Then I need another 128 for that one, which is 4 gardens. So I got 1 garden's worth. Sorry, I got 2 gardens worth. I got that first step done. I need 4 gardens for that step. I need 2 gardens for that step, which makes 6. And then in order to be able to do the first recipe, I need 1 more garden there. And the few spare that I've got won't make any difference. So I need like an extra one on there. So I need 7 gardens in total. But with those 7 gardens, that makes 64. So I could, in theory, take some of these and drop 1 in there. And that was only a partial one that I put in there as well. Ooh. If I was to start the research, I would have to really nurse it through myself manually a lot. I could let that run down so that it's only got like 2% remaining. Take it out of the research and then drop it into one of these and have a percentage chance of it becoming a new garden. And I could do that with each of them, so that I get the maximum amount of research from them, and then all 78 of these have then actually got a chance of being able to, like, find something from them. That is a possibility. You know, we could actually consider doing that. I mean, and I'm not sure it's a very good idea, but it's a possibility. I'm going to get rid of that. Right. It's a very time. That's I suppose that's the thing with it, really, isn't it? That is it would be a massive amount of time involved to be able to go and make something like that work. Like, there would be a huge amount of time involved to make something like that work. So maybe we won't worry about that for a minute. But I need the fermentation base. I need to have the fermentation base so that we can make that next item. And in order to make the fermentation base, we've got Elendilomone there. I've got 5 seeds. I got 5 of those. I got 5 Tianaton, 5 Wheaton. So I've got a few seeds here that I can do something with. What recipes can we do with this? Right, desert seed extraction is from a desert garden. That's from a desert. That's garden extraction. Alien plant life samples with the mineralized water. I don't want to get involved with that. So it's basically into the basic farms that we're wanting to look at things. You did not produce a alien. You didn't produce anything once again. You are utterly useless. I haven't got anything. Oh. Right. We can't grow. In order to be able to grow these things, right there, I've got to be able to do this. So there, Binifran seed and saline water and sand gets me 30 to 40 Binifran, which then I can go and do extra things with. And we get some dormant seeds from some of them. And we get some other bits. That can then be turned into pips and crystal dust. That can be turned into corn. That there, the Binifran, can be turned into beans. So if I want to advance, how do I get more seeds? there with seeds. Unknown resin. Oh, seriously? Oh, wow. Dormant seeds. There. I get nuts, corn, Zello squash. That one is here, so I can break down a garden. Advanced desert seed extraction. That gives me a garden, that breaks down a garden and gets me seeds out of it, which would be great and wonderful and all. And I got alien farming here, which gives me alienated fertilizer, alien goo, alien bacterias. Now, I've got the resin that I can make from here, raw bioresin right there, extraction from temperate trees and things like that. I need to decide which one I want to use. I've got 4 different products right here. So we got wheaton and tianiton. I think those two, wheaton and tianiton. There's the tianiton. So I use 5 tianiton seeds. That gets me 40 to 60 tianiton. And then that one right there, 5 of them gives me 5 to 6 tianiton seeds. So we get a feedback loop from there. And here I've got the wheat and then the wheat seeds. So that's temperate farming. So I'd have to do temperate farming, which means that I have to find one more temperate garden if I am able to take it any further than that. And then here we got the acarinome seed as well. And I've got 3 of those items. I got the acarinome, I got the wheaton, I got the tianiton. And there I got elendilome, I think. Elendilome, something like that. Swamp garden, that is that one right there. Elendilome. Elendilamone. I got that one right there. So I've only got 1 from swamp farming. Swamp farming, I've just got 1 crop. That is it. And the temperate farming, I've got 3 of them. So we need to do the temperate farming. I have got no choice in the matter. Which means that we want to, once that weapon shooting speed is completed, we then need to go and start researching the temperate farming, which is going to put us, as basically putting us on a committed path towards doing this down here. But what I'm thinking of doing is that little idea that I had with putting these going with, like, just like allowing them to go part way. Put 1 in each of these, allow it to be used up part way, and then take it out before it's quite finished. Put 1 alien plant life sample in there. Like that. So that's at 100%. And put 1 alien plant life sample in there, and then take it out before it's quite finished. And then put it through the garden. But that means I don't really want to put these 2 here. I'm going to want to take those up, and I'm going to want to go and move them elsewhere so that I can swap between the 2. It's going to take a little bit of time to get this right. But I'm fairly convinced that I can do it. And that's going to give me at least a chance of getting 1 garden from these down here. If I put them there, I put my research stations here and here. And then I can take the little partially used ones to the left and drop them down into here. It's not an ideal situation. Definitely not an ideal situation. But I reckon that we could do this. I think that this is something that could work. So I'm going to lift that one. Take that one up. Take that one up. Now, do I keep them, or does it does break them down into their various component blocks, which means that we go here. So I want 2 of them. Let's build those 2 back again. Right, I've got them there. They're standing by and ready to be used. And that means that I'm also going to want... What do we want? In order to do this, it's got to be temperate farming right there. So I'm going to need 128 of them and 64 of the red ones. So let's pick up everything that I can that is down here on this belt. Because those are the ones that are really going to count. I'll pick up everything that is now been made there. We've got all of those. So there's 86, 92. I'm going to take out half of those, and I'm going to put some into there, and I'm going to put some into there like that, so that I've got some spares. And then if we have a look down here, I'll start picking up some of these. I need 128 of them altogether. I can make 32 myself. And I got 89 right there. So again, is another little bit of a waiting game. All of this stuff that we're doing is waiting games. Everything is waiting games all the way through. We're constantly playing waiting games with all of it. So I need to go in here next. It's got to be temperate farming. That's the one that I've got the most seeds for. Oh, wait a minute. Let's just double check this. Ethanol gas is made from fermentation base. That is made from corn or fruit, fish oil. Right, so it's corn or fruit. Fruit comes from Zello squash, which is desert. Quinoa, which is temperate farming, but I haven't got quinoa. That gives fruits and pips. And mush red tato, which is swamp farming. Okay, fine. That's from the fruit. It also comes from corn. Corn is from wheaten and prime dandelion. That's desert farming. Arum biphilia, which is desert farming. Kendalion, which I've got, which is temperate farming too. To get corn from it. That's it. So it's only the wheaten, actually. It's just the wheat. The other one isn't going to give us that, but we've got the wheat. We do have wheat. We will be able to use that one. So it's wheaten processing that we're going to want. That will give us the corn that we need in order to be able to start making the fermentation base. So long as we've got some of it there ready, that's all that really matters. Let's go up and take all of them. So 110, I need 128, so I need to just get another 18 of them. I'm going to hang around here and wait for them. Just making up a couple, and that's the last 4 right there. So, no, that's 127. Yeah, and then the one that I'm making, it makes 128 of those. So we can now run down here. We'll go and put up the labs, and then once we've done that, we can get hopefully, get a couple of extra gardens out of this. We've got the 2 labs down here. So we're going to put one here and one here. We're just going to put them right next to each other like that. I'm going to go into here, and I'm going to go with the garden cultivation in there. So we've got everything ready to go. And then we're going to put half... Oh, wait. I need to go back and get some more red science analyzers. I went and got rid of some of them. I was expecting to stand next to the belt to, like, lift up the rest, and I never actually did it. So, let me just grab a few off of there. 62. I actually need 64 of them. Okay, I've got 68. That's absolutely fine. So we'll bring that all the way back down here. So I can start the research already, which is going to be... the temperate farming research. That's the one we've got to do, because that's the one that's got the wheat. Right there. Wheaten seeds. And we need to get 5 to 6 wheaten seeds from the wheaten that we've got. And that is the crucial recipe. So we need 64 of those, 128 of those, in order to be able to make this work. So what I'm hoping is, with 78 of these... we will have enough to be able to do it and put some of them in through there as well. So we're going to take half of those. I'm going to drop them in there. I'm going to take half of these. I'm going to drop them in there. So there's 34 in there and 64 of those in there. And I'm going to do the same on this side like that. And now I'm going to put one of those in there. I'm going to let it start working. And we need to actually start the research. Wonder why it wasn't working. Start research. There we go. Right, that one's working. I'm going to let that one's actually ticking down way faster than I was expecting. So drop you in there, and then this one here, I can pick it up straight away. So it's not going to slow me down by picking it up. There, grab that one and put it in there. And you, 17... I'm going to do this one at a time, I think. There. So that one was only 1%. And that's what we need to do. So it looks like I might have to... I'm going to have to do this myself. It's going to be a slow process. So I put one in there. Like that. You are 100%, and you are down to 50% already. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do this fast enough. I need to take that down to like 1% remaining so that I can do it properly. And then I drop that one in and it's instantly used up. It actually counts in here. So that's the bit that I like about it, is that it does actually count. So I can put another one in there. And let that run down a little bit so that I got a bit of time to do this. And then I'm going to put one in there as well. And then I'm going to go back over here, and that one I'm going to wait until it reaches 1%. If I can. There, grab it and put it in there. And then that one, 20%. And we'll let that one run all the way down like that. And I will put it in there like that. Right. So far, so good. And then these in here. So now what I need to do is I actually need to wait for these to finish cycling through. That one has almost completely finished. To see if we've got any chance whatsoever of any of these giving us another garden. So that one's just completed, no garden. That one there is about to complete, just because it says complete on there. And so far, we have not had any gardens come through, unfortunately. But this is just going to take a long time to process through. I'll be honest with you, I'm getting rather bored doing this now. It's a very slow and time-consuming process to feed them in one at a time, wait for them to tick down. We get to about 2% like that. We drop one in there. And then we go over here, we wait for the next one to drop down. And we grab that one out of there. And then I go over to here and I can chuck in that one and it's there waiting. And I'm going to do this just a couple more times, I think. So I drop one in and then I wait for that one to wind on down to about 60% like that. It gives me a little bit of time to do the next one. And we go back over here and then we keep an eye on it. 30, 20... down through and below 5%, somewhere like that seems to be about right. And then I got another one in there, and I can go back over to here. I can wait for that one to just finish up down there like that and drop you in. And I'll do two more is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put one into there. Let's just wait for that one to tick down a little bit. It just gives me a little bit more of a window to be able to get through. But so far, it has not paid off, right? I'm carefully doing this, and I'm carefully getting these processed through. Oh, that very... No, I did drop it in the wrong one, did I? No, I don't think I did. Right, there. But you... Ooh, that was close. See, you gotta be ever so careful with this. And I'll drop one into there like that, so it's ready and waiting. That one is waiting for another one. So far, I have yet to get a garden. Like, all of these, I've done this so many times now, and I have yet to get any garden whatsoever. The temperate farming over here, I got 52 left of those, and I have yet to get anything at all. We are 39% of the way through on it, so 52% of these. I've got enough to be able to do this a few more times. And then I'm thinking that we didn't ought to take too many more chances with it, really. And I ought to just abandon this little project of mine. And we'll go back to just dump them all in there and we'll leave them. And then once that's processed through, I will lift the rest. But I haven't picked up a single... See out there, I just let one go right the way through. I've wasted the 1% bit. There was a complete total waste. But I've yet to get a garden. I've yet to get any garden out of doing this. And I have put through several. Plus, we already did several of them before this, didn't we? Like, we did already go through and do a whole... we did 32 of them previously. So, statistically, I'm sure I should have had at least one of them come up by now. I haven't had any. I have not had a single garden returned to me yet, so it's just making me think that maybe this idea isn't going to work after all. Or maybe it is based on the percentage of alien plant life sample that I feed into the thing in the first place. So I'll put that one in, but we'll let these go through and see if we do get anything. Because it does actually cycle all the way up through there. It's just that so far I've yet to get anything come up. Like, see, again, I got nothing. That one, and you know what? I'm not going to. I got 48 left. I'm going to put 24 of them in there, and I'm going to drop 24 of them in there. And any that are left after doing this little bit of research, I will chuck them in here into these gardens, and then we will see about doing the wheat. So it's the wheat that we can use. In order to get liquid resin... Nope, no. Right, craft. In order to be able to get liquid resin, we're going to be doing... well, it doesn't matter if we do it through the resin or through the raw bioresin. That doesn't make it. It's to do with trees. It's the ethanol gas that we need to start with. We need nutrient pulp, which is in nutrient paste, which is down here, which we've actually only got to unlock a couple of technologies to do that, but we can't actually unlock that until we've got that, and we've already started making stuff, so we can't make the nutrient pulp at the moment. That's not an option, so the only way to do this is by making fermentation base, which gives us compost and ethanol gas. So then I need to go back into here. I get fermentation base right there from 10 corn and 50 water, or I get it from fruit. That's or fish oil. We haven't advanced to fish oil. So fruit, I get fruits from Zelo squash, which is desert farming, or quinoa, which is temperate farming, but that's temperate farming level 2, to be able to extract fruit from those. Neither of which are any good to us at the moment. So we back up again. We cannot get fruit at the moment. We don't have that as an option, so it has to be corn. And in order to be able to get corn, we have wheaten, which we are currently in the process of researching right now. Or we have prime dandelion, and that makes corn right there, which is desert farming. Prime dandelion, not dandelion. Arum bifilla, which is desert farming again. So there's 2 lots of desert farming for corn. Or Kendalion, which is temperate farming level 2 to get corn. Now, I thought that I had Kendalion. What have I got? I got Elendilamone. I got wheaten, tianiton, and ocarinome. So the ocarinome and the tianiton, I don't know what you get from those. We can have a look in here, and we can go and we can take a look. So the tianiton right here, usage, we get tianiton seeds. We can make cellulose fiber out of them, or we can make compost. So that is a source of compost that we can get from those. The ocarinome over here, usage right there, we get leaves and cellulose fiber, and we can make compost. So the leaf... I'm wondering what we can do with the leaf. The leaves. It was one of the products that we got out of it, was leaves. So where is the leaves? Where would they be being processed? We've got orange alien alloys over here. We've got all sorts. Angel's components. That's not in blocks. It's not bioprocessing, I suppose, might have the leaves. We've got raw bio-resin, bioplastic, bio-rubber. Tree seeds in here. Cellulose fibers. Where's the leaf? Is it all the way back in some of these? Look at all of these beautiful new little pictures that are coming up. Oh, this is so wonderful. Seriously, I love the new pictures that are coming up. Bob's Mission. This is the intermediate products, dry dock assembly, dry dock structural. This is space extension stuff. We're not getting into that yet. Bob's intermediate, Bob's materials, resource refining. It's not in there. I see we're using uranium, ore, and thorium is some of the new pictures that, I don't know, it looks like they might be putting in some of their own new pictures as well. Angels and that. It's not going to be metallurgy, water treatment, petrochem, barreling. No, bioprocessing, it's not in there. Bioprocessing vegetabalis is not in there. animals. It's not. So where is it? The leaves. It said that it was making leaves. Angels' vehicles. Pretty sure the entire thing is an Angels thing. This is all Bob's stuff here. I mean, the gems, that sort of Bob's or Angels both, I suppose. And then I've got that. The usage 32. Oh, I was looking for that picture with leaf next to it. I've gone over it a dozen times, haven't I? I have already gone over it a dozen times. It's there. That's the leaf thing. I spent all that time looking for it, and that was completely the wrong one. Right. Craft for the... Well, no, it's not the leaves. It's usage. What do you use leaves? Nutrient pulp. That's what... So you can make nutrient pulp with the leaves. So we've got one of the farming things that we can do with the leaves. You've actually run out of production data cores. You in here, you've got 4 production data cores left, and you've got 8 of them left. So I'm going to take that one there. I'm going to put that one in. And I'm going to put that one in there. I'm going to do this with the very last of it. I'm just going to, like, use up these, like, the way that I did previously. Just because I want to. And I can. So I'll grab... Yeah, I don't actually... Yeah, we'll pick that one out of there, and we'll drop it into here, like this. And then we'll go into you. Wait, what about you? You're partway used, so I can go there, and I can drop the partway used one in there. And then I'll go in here, and I'll put that one in. And that will only partway use it, because it's using up the very last one of those. That should... That hasn't finished. Ah. I need to make one more of them so that I can just use up, like, do the very, very last little bit. There's only one little tiny bit left. I'll make another 4 of these, and I got one more of them to go in there. And this one here, it says 100%, boom. 99%, so it's used up like an extra 1%. I'll go and put that one in there as well. Temperate farming has now completed. So now I just kind of need things to tick over elsewhere. So I'm going to pick that one up, and I'm going to pick that one up. And we're going to go and put those back where we got them from. So I'll build those 2 a second. We'll come back and have a look at those farms there in a minute. But I hold absolutely no hope whatsoever that they are going to construct anything for us. We have not yet gotten any gardens at all. So I don't imagine we're going to get any now either. We want that bioprocessing lab right there. That one's going to go there, and that one's going to go there. So we've got On the Road Tech Lab there, and Jason Entwistle Tech Lab right there. Rotate you round and drop in these. That one and that one can go in. And then I got basic data cores that I'm running around with. So I'm going to run over this way, and I'm going to get rid of those basic data cores. All the way over here. They are down this way in here. That's basic data core there. I got 11 alien plant life samples left. I could just ditch the alien... I could just ditch those 11. I could put them into the farms right here. Probably be a complete and total waste. Ditch them in here like this. Maybe it... Well, unfortunately, that is all we've got time for. We will come back tomorrow, and we will carry on with the Bat Challenge, continue trying to make 1,000 of absolutely everything. But we'll also take a little short break and try to catch me a door flurp. If you've enjoyed the episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.